Hi everyone, my name is Kyle Shelby, and I'm going to be talking about virtual reality and the emerging effects it's had and will have on society. Virtual reality is an emerging technology that has resulted in rapid expansion and development of virtual immersive environments for use as educational outlets for students or trainees. In virtual reality, technologies are used to create 3D environments, which users experience through sensory perception, physical movement, and text or speech communication. Colleges and universities have begun to make use of virtual reality for individual and group learning activities. These activities include creating a setting for collaboration, engaging in problem-based learning, and delivering live interactive class sessions. Surprisingly enough, virtual reality was used to train miners hands-on before they actually go into the mines. It is much less dangerous and gives fewer chances of casualties when actually in the mines. There is even a VR-based simulation training device. It is designed for rotorcraft pilots and enhances safety by opening up the possibility of practicing risky maneuvers without consequence. The device is a big platform attached to hydraulics with a chair on top. The device moves depending on your placement in virtual reality environment. Virtual reality really started around the 1970s. It was mainly used for medical, flight simulation, the automobile industry, and for military training purposes until around 1990. In 1977, Dave M. became the first artist to produce navigable virtual worlds, creating the Aspen Movie Map, which gave users the ability to wander the streets of Aspen. The technology around this time had to have been astonishing to people who knew about it around that time. In 2010, Palmer Luckey created the first prototype of the Oculus Rift, which progressively was the best virtual reality headset so far. That sparked the collaboration of HTC and Valve, which in 2013 discovered and freely shared a breakthrough of a low persistence display, which were lag free and smear free. Oculus soon adapted to this breakthrough, and HTC and Valve released their product in 2015 called the HTC Vive. Their technology involves setting up base stations in an open room that tracks your motion using infrared light. I think it's a good idea Valve got into creating virtual reality devices because they can advertise to their niche audiences because they are a well-known video game company, and that probably made it so easy to get sales and feedback on their product. 2016 is when VR products started becoming produced left and right, a majority being those smartphone-based VR headsets. Recently, in 2020, the Oculus Quest 2 was released. Oculus is also owned by Facebook. This release was huge because it was the first affordable VR headset that was available to the public for only $299. The Oculus Quest 2 also doesn't require a PC to run it. It has its own software in the headset that can be accessed through the headset or an app on your phone. The availability of virtual reality devices is plentiful and is becoming apparent of how much potential this technology has. Mark Zuckerberg has talked about the future with his company, in which he said he hopes to have a workplace for remote workers to have the chance to collaborate in the same virtual workspace. To prepare for this, Facebook has developed an app in the Oculus that is called the Metaverse, which is exactly that, but is not caught up to speed with large companies with a massive amount of numbers. In the Metaverse, there are actually Facebook employees, like real employees, that are tasked to keep players online and reprimand anyone who goes against the terms of service. It is apparent that in the near future, a lot of people in the world will have VR headsets, no matter the application. It could be for games, education, training, meetings. The possibilities are endless.